Yeah, I actually still lived in Geneva all through college, and I
Right.
went to culinary school. So when I started college, I started for psychology originally, and
Hmm.
I wanted to be a child psychologist. I wanted to help kids with like anger issues because I had anger issues as a kid.
Yeah, no,
No,
I can't
I
see
I actually
myself.
I finished 2 years, and one of the last classes in my second year was like in-depth early childhood development stage
Right,
psychology, and we started diving deep into like Sigmund Freud and just like
yeah,
really tough stuff for me to swallow, and I was like, I don't want to be associated with this. So
yeah,
I switched into culinary because I love cooking. Grew up with
right,
a Puerto Rican family. My dad's from Puerto Rico. So like his parents always taught me how to cook. So I loved cooking. So I was like, well, I want to do that because that's like happy and not
right, right,
weird
right.
and demented. So I did culinary school, and then in my last semester of culinary school, it's mandatory that you take a baking class.
Hmm.
And I was like so determined that I'm a chef. I am not a baker. That's stupid. I'm
Yeah,
not going to be a
yeah,
pastry chef. And I took the class and I loved it so much
yeah,
because so much of it is like math and science. And I was always really good at math and science, so like the
yeah,
precision of things. But then
right,
on the flip side, you got to be creative. And that was also something really big for me was like artsy things.
yeah,
So I was like, oh, so it's like math, science, and art. That's all it is. Oh, I can
right,
do this.
right.
So I finished that course, and then I was like, I'm still going to be in school, mom and dad. And they were like, when are you ever finishing college? And I was like, well, after I get my pastry degree. So I have a culinary degree, a pastry degree, and a restaurant management degree. Because I figured if I'm going to own the world, I need to know how
Right,
to run it. So I did the
right.
restaurant management one. And they were like, oh, okay, so what are you going to do now? So I'm going to go work somewhere.